Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This week's video is a little March break spread. So I did a little memory keeping spread, a little junk journal spread of what I did during my March break. So if you didn't already know, I am a high school teacher. So I get to have a March break, which is kind of like the Canadian spring break, which is great. But I do feel like breaks for teachers are such a mixed bag because you have to do work outside of school. Like, you don't have to do work outside of school, but it's like if you don't do work outside of school, you feel stressed and anxious about going back. So if you do a little bit of work outside of school during the break, you feel a little bit better about going back. And it's just kind of one of those things where you're like, I know this break is coming up, so you put off a lot of stuff and you're like, oh, I'll do it during March break, and then once you actually get there, you're overwhelmed with the sheer amount of things that you've put off to do during March break. Or maybe that's just me, I don't know, but I felt very overwhelmed at the beginning of the week, just feeling like I actually had made too many plans, and like didn't have enough time to just sit and rot, which is ideally how I would spend a March break. Like, if I'm not traveling, I want to just rot and not do anything so I can feel motivated to start back up again. But I do have to say, and this is so cringe, but halfway through the week, I was doing some work and preparing some lessons for post-March break, and I kind of wished I was at school. Like, sometimes I just think about being at school teaching some of my favorite lessons or my favorite topics, which for me personally are like stoichiometry, chemistry lessons, and just kind of wishing that I could teach them. Like, I don't know if that's like so weird, but I did, which is good. You know, this is my third year of teaching and I still feel that way about teaching. I still love it. I still am passionate about it. I'm not burnt out yet, and I'm not fully disillusioned by the career or the job. So I feel like that's a good sign, right? So I started off by doing my March break spread, and I put down some paper, some tape, I put down a receipt, and then I just wrote March break because I was like, what else am I gonna put if not the title of what this is. Now, the way that I did this layout actually ended up looking like a weekly spread because I wrote the day of each I wrote each day out in like a horizontal layout, so it almost looks like, you know, I'm like, Monday, this is what I did, Tuesday, this is what I did, which is kind of like what a weekly spread is. But I actually did this after everything happened, so that's why in my mind it's different. And there's not like to-do list or events that I did. I just did like a little mini journal blurb of what I did or my thoughts for that day or what I liked about that day, etc. So I really love the way that I did this because there's lots of colors, because it was finally feeling warm and springy. I did a bunch of little like doodles and drawings, which I love doing and make me so happy. And then I have the washi tape and the paper and the, you know, receipt, which makes it more of a junk journal spread. And it just has all of my favorite elements of a good journal spread. Like, there are certain spreads that I do in my journal that I'm like, it's okay, could have been better. But that's just, you know, the evolution of this spread. That's just how it happened. You can't go back and change it. This is one of the ones where I feel like it had all the good components of a good journal spread. Looked nice the way I envisioned it. The spacing was good. The layout was good. Like, just chef's kiss. I really feel like I nailed this one. So I'm going to stop yapping and let you enjoy the rest of this little journal spread video. But I hope that whether or not you were on March break or spring break or had a little break, I hope you enjoyed or are enjoying your March so far. And I will talk to you guys super soon.